Kim Kardashian is no stranger to juggling multiple roles: business mogul, reality star, mother, and fashion icon. But in recent interviews, she's opened up about one of her toughest jobs yet, being the Momager to her eldest daughter, Northwest. For those who may not be familiar, a Momager is a mom who also acts as a manager, handling all the business, career, and personal branding decisions for their child. While this role might sound glamorous, or even natural for a celebrity mom like Kim, she insists it comes with its own set of unique challenges. The pressure is real. Kim shared candidly that managing North's burgeoning career and public image is incredibly demanding. "It's so hard," Kim confessed during a recent podcast appearance. "North is growing up so fast, and everything she does is watched by millions of people. Trying to balance being her mom, but also managing her opportunities, is something I never expected to be so complicated." She went on to explain how every decision feels weighty. Whether it's a photo shoot, a collaboration, or even a social media post, I have to think about what's best for her both now and in the long term. It's like walking a tightrope, and sometimes I feel like I'm holding my breath the entire time. Protecting childhood in the spotlight. One of Kim's biggest concerns is preserving North's childhood and normalcy despite the public's constant gaze. "I want her to be a kid. I want her to enjoy her life without feeling like she's always on," Kim said. That means saying no to some things, even if they're good opportunities, because her well-being comes first. Kim revealed that this protective instinct sometimes means pushing back against outside pressures. "There's a lot of people who want to get involved in her career or push her into things, but I'm the gatekeeper. I have to make sure she's ready and that it's the right thing for her." A learning curve for both. Kim admitted that being North's momager is a constant learning experience. "I'm figuring it out as I go," she laughed. "There's no manual for this. Every day is different. Sometimes I think I'm doing okay, and other times I second-guess myself." She also talked about how North herself is growing more aware and involved in the decisions. "She's very smart and knows what she likes and what she doesn't. I want to empower her to have a voice, but I'm also guiding her to understand the bigger picture." Balancing work and family. Kim emphasized that the role of momager is just one part of a very busy life. "Between my business ventures, filming, and being a mom to 4 kids, my schedule is crazy. But North's career is important to me, so I make it a priority to be hands-on." She also highlighted the support system around her. "I'm lucky to have a great team at my family who help out. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who answers the tough questions and makes the final calls." Looking ahead. When asked about the future, Kim expressed excitement, but also a desire to keep things balanced. "I want North to have opportunities, to follow her passions, but I also want her to have a happy and healthy childhood. That's the biggest goal." Kim's transparency about the struggles and joys of being North's momager shows a side of celebrity parenting that's rarely talked about. One filled with careful decisions, sacrifices, and lots of love. In her own words, reflecting on the experience, Kim said, "Being North's momager is definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it's also one of the most rewarding. She's my daughter first, and nothing is more important to me than protecting and supporting her." Kim also talked about how challenging it is to raise a child who is constantly in the spotlight, especially with the power of social media. "North sees everything: fans, comments, paparazzi. It's a lot for any kid. I'm very mindful about what we share and when. It's about protecting her privacy while still allowing her to be herself." She added that teaching North about handling fame and criticism is an ongoing conversation. "I try to prepare her for the reality of this world, but also remind her to stay grounded and true to who she is. I don't want her to lose sight of what really matters." Setting boundaries in the industry. Being the momager means Kim often has to say no to potential offers or collaborations for North that might not be in her best interest. There are plenty of deals or appearances that sound great on paper, but don't align with the kind of person we want North to be. It's tough because sometimes those opportunities could be big, but I have to think about her emotional well-being first. Kim shared that this boundary setting extends beyond business. "I'm protective of her social circle too. Making sure she's surrounded by good people and positive influences is crucial." North's own voice and ambitions. As North grows older, Kim has noticed her daughter's growing confidence and opinions about her career. North is very vocal about what she wants and doesn't want. I love that she's finding her own voice. It's important for me not to impose my ideas, but to support her dreams. Kim spoke about a recent example where North expressed interest in exploring fashion design, a field close to Kim's own heart. We're talking about what that could look like, and I'm here to guide her but also let her lead. Balancing privacy and exposure. One of the trickiest aspects Kim mentioned is finding the balance between exposing North to opportunities while maintaining her privacy. It's a fine line. We want her to have the best experiences and opportunities, but not at the cost of her feeling exposed or overwhelmed. Kim has been thoughtful about the content they post on social media regarding North. I always ask myself, is this something she would be okay with when she's older? That helps me decide what to share. Momager lessons learned. Reflecting on her journey, Kim offered some advice for other parents who might be managing their children's careers or public lives. Listen to your child first and foremost. Their happiness and comfort should come before anything else. She also emphasized patience and flexibility. Things change fast, and you have to be ready to adapt. What works one day might not work the next, so it's about staying present and connected. The emotional side of Momager life. Kim revealed that despite the challenges, being North's Momager has brought them closer. It's emotional. I feel proud, but also sometimes worried. You want to protect them from every hurt, but also let them grow. She admitted there are moments when the pressure feels overwhelming. There are days I'm exhausted and stressed, but then North gives me a hug or tells me she's happy, and it reminds me why I do it. Looking toward the future, Kim concluded by sharing her hopes for North's future, not just as a rising star, but as a well-rounded person. I want her to chase her dreams and be successful, but more importantly, I want her to be kind, confident, and grounded. That's the real success to me. Being Northwest's Momager may be one of Kim Kardashian's hardest jobs yet, but it's also one filled with love, learning, and the kind of dedication only a mother could have. Learning from other celebrity Momagers. Kim also opened up about observing other celebrity parents who play the Momager role. I look up to a few moms in the industry who have navigated this path before me. Each of us has a different approach. But what I've learned is the importance of setting boundaries early and always putting your child's best interest first. She mentioned that while some celebrity kids thrive with very public careers from a young age, others prefer to keep things more low-key. There's no one-size-fits-all formula. For North, I want to find the right balance between exposure and privacy. Reflecting on her own childhood, Kim's approach is also shaped by her own upbringing. I wasn't in the public eye as a kid, so I didn't grow up with that pressure. That makes me even more protective of North. I want her to have a childhood filled with love and normal experiences. She recalled times when she's had to say no to projects or appearances because she felt they might impact North's happiness or sense of normalcy. It's hard sometimes, especially when you know it could be good for their career. But at the end of the day, being a mom is my #1 job. Personal moments that matter. Kim shared some touching personal moments that highlight the blend of mom and manager. There have been late nights spent reviewing contracts or schedules, and then early mornings just cuddling and having breakfast together. It's a wild mix. One particular story stood out to Kim: the first time North asked to attend a major fashion event on her own. I was so proud, but also nervous. I had to let go a little and trust that she was ready. Watching her walk into that room with confidence was a milestone for both of us. Supporting North's growth off camera. Kim emphasized that while North's career is important, so is her growth away from the cameras. We spend a lot of time just being a family, playing, learning, and growing together. I want her to feel loved and supported no matter what. She talked about the importance of education and hobbies. North loves art and reading, and I encourage her to explore those interests. It's about building a strong foundation beyond just the spotlight. The role of technology and social media. Managing North's presence on social media is another complex task. Social media is a double-edged sword, Kim explained. It can open doors but also expose you to negativity. I monitor what North sees and how she interacts online.